global virtual community. And we are super jazzed here today because we have a brand new member that has an extraordinary community himself. So the experience of having Eric Zuley and his Easy Way community collaborate with the Grand Connection global community is very exciting to us. And we feel super honored to have him as a new member and also collaborate in a number of ways. So I want to let you know what that's all about in a moment, but I want to introduce you to Eric so you can know who he is and what he stands for. So Eric Zuley is the CEO of the Easy Way Empire. For over 20 years, Eric's been cultivating his skills in the art of innovative digital promotions. While reporting blogging and networking, he's been introducing corporate world to Hollywood in what's been dubbed as the Easy Way for his globally recognized brand, Easy Way Broadcasting. Now, Eric, we are so excited. Your core values align so much with our core values at the Grand Connection. And tell us, what this incredible opportunity that people have in being a part of your community, the Easy Way.
Oh, did you want to start your video, Eric?
I think that's what he's doing.
Okay. All right. Well, we don't have any sound from you this time.
Yeah, it's not playing.
Oh, there it is. Okay, we got sound. Good to hear. Okay.
Yeah.
So, Eric, why don't you cue that up? Carolyn, why don't you talk a little bit about I've been at one of the pitch parties. I went to last week, 2 weeks ago. So they're every 2 weeks, and it was a lot of fun. And everybody got an opportunity to introduce themselves with a pitch and meet a lot of people. And there were breakouts. So very, similar to our Edu networking events at the Grand Connection, we had a lot of breakouts. I met a lot of great people. I followed up with one-on-ones. You would be very proud of me, Carolyn. Have made some great partnerships and collaboration. And we're really excited to be partnering with you today too, Eric. Do you have your video ready? Did you want to show us to learn a little bit more about the pitch party, or do you want to just tell us?
Well, this is my intro video. I can get one of our pitch party videos ready, but I can just chat or I can put my video on. It's up to you guys.
I'm ready. I can turn it on. Is it queued up this time?
I think we're good.
Let's see what happens here. Just start it when you're ready.
Zuley is an award-winning multimedia mogul, brand authority, visibility expert who knows how to create an influence effect around individuals and their businesses. Mr. Zuley owns Easy Way Network, a media network powering their own radio, magazine, and TV network housing 10 channels, airing 30 shows with a potential reach of 320 million homes and mobile phones. He has been able to work affiliate marketing deals with over 120 affiliates, TV distribution deals with over 200 channels. He owns his own channel with over 18 sub-channels on Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon Fire TV. He has over 500 events under his belt as a producer and host. He has hosted his own show, The Easy Show, and Easy Talk Live. He started out with one YouTube channel, which today has over 13,500,000 views and 8,000 subscribers. He is the creator of the globally known brand with thousands of celebrity and business influencer endorsements. As an authority in California, he has been given the Robert Novak Award, signed off and endorsed by Congressman Brad Sherman and Congresswoman Judy Chu. Eric was one of the first people to start using his cell phone as a producer's tool to create content, which he uploaded to his YouTube channel, What You Mean TV, with close to 14 million viewers and hundreds of aliens.
Whoa.
Yeah, no.
It seemed like the internet's a little bit slow, but I saw you dancing there, Eric. That looked pretty cool. Was that you?
Oh, you got a chance to see the dancing.
Yes.
No, that was me. And it was a lot of fun, and we had a huge audience at the that was actually the Think and Grow Rich tour, the first event that Think and Grow Rich ever did. I was one of the speakers, and actually we were the PR company that was hired at the Anaheim Convention Center to really put out the movement of the whole Think and Grow Rich tour. Every event that they did, we jump started it. So that's kind of a cool little notch in the belt for PR.
Awesome. And Eric, Can you share with us some of the incredible, unique elements of the pitch party? I think, it really is also revolutionizing networking by combining that engagement with Zoom events and connecting people on the social network. So tell us the unique elements of what the pitch party is and the value for people to participate this Thursday.
Well, thank you, Caroline. I appreciate you asking that. Well, the biggest and most unique element is, and I'm going to try to share my screen. Hopefully, I don't freeze like a robot again. But the biggest unique element of what we do with the Mega Pitch Party on Zoom is the fact that we created our own type of social network and community. And not only are you pitching on Zoom stage, but you're pitching within the community and you're getting the results afterwards. So you'll notice that a lot of people will post their pitch beforehand. I mean, our server crashes sometimes before the event because everybody's excited to come on here and post what they're going to be pitching, because it really creates that action item afterwards. And I always tell people it's always about the follow up and follow through that creates the finances. And so basically that's one of the more unique aspects of what we do. And then the other thing is we actually have a directory and about 2,500 different profiles. So if someone was to go to, in fact, Susan, I'm going to use you as a for instance, because I know that you're on our wall of fame. If someone wants to connect to Susan and get in contact with Grand Connection, they can simply do that by clicking on connect and then going into that social network side of things. Or if you don't have your appointments button set up yet, Susan, so I can't show that, but I'm going to go ahead and use my profile to show it. If you want to book an appointment directly with that person because you liked what they pitched on our stage, you can simply click on that appointment button, and then it'll go right into your Calendly or whatever calendar that you're using to book that appointment. It also adds your podcast and your business and your website and your social media and a whole bunch of other great stuff to promote you, and keeps track of exactly how many views that our network brings to you. And I think that that's a really important factor is a lot of people, they talk the talk, but they don't walk the walk when it comes to promotions. And our system is designed specifically to give you those analytics and those appointments and get those results after that pitch.
Well, that's incredible. And it's digitizing really the follow-up process, because the fortune is in the follow-up, people. That's the truth. And taking action, which is what your platform and what you're showing us here. Now, I'm going to be going to your Mega Pitch Party this Thursday at 4 p.m. Pacific time until 6 p.m. And we welcome everybody who is watching here. If you want to practice your pitch to be seen by a large group of people that you could connect with, collaborate with, and meet with, and have those, what we call Grand Connection meetings after, to follow up and see where the opportunities, the links, and the possible collaborations can be to take your business to that next level. Now, tell me about the experience of the pitch party. Susan, maybe you can, because you've been, but I'm really excited about going.
Well, it was a lot of fun, and we had breakouts. I was going to suggest, Eric, sharing with our audience here what to do to prepare when you come to a pitch party so that you have an introduction that will get impact, because that's what it's about. It's creating that clarity so people know the value you offer, and you stand out so that they want to reach out to you.
Well, all great questions. So first, I'm gonna talk about the quality of people that you get to meet on the stage. In fact, the co-founder of Priceline, ubid.com, bookings.com, Jeff Hoffman, endorses us because of the quality of people that you get to meet within the network. And so there's a really unique variety of people, from podcasters to authors to speakers to celebrities to producers. I mean, there's opportunities, there's casting opportunities, there's investors, there's technology people, there's inventors, and there are people all over the world. It's very global. Mm-hmm. And because we actually have a VA team that's hitting a lot of Zoom networking events literally every other day on Zoom to bring, more high quality people in. So I would definitely say it's the quality of people that you can network with. It's also the amount of people that chat and interact with you and connect to your profile afterwards. It's really exciting to be able to directly, real time, be able to chat with them. As far as your question of how you prep your pitch, that's all about you and whatever your business is. Are you packaged? Are you ready to go? As far as what we do is we give you the ability to create your profile, set up your profile, and post on the social network so people know what you're pitching. And they click on an action link, a funnel or a booking link or whatever afterwards. But really you want to make sure that you're giving incentives to people. And really what we teach people, and we do a whole course on this, teaching people how to perfect, prep, package, and get results from your pitch, is you need to make sure that you're giving the proper incentives. And it's not about pitching who you are. It's really about pitching to get that appointment to then teach them who you are and stuff. Because you only get a short amount of time. You get 30 seconds, a minute. If you become VIP, you get a little bit more time. But we always tell people it's that short amount of time to get that booking appointment. That's all that barely matters.
Yep.
And you also want to have a little write-up that's going to go on the wall so that people can follow up with you there too. And that's inside the community.
That's inside the Wall of Fame. So we have 2,500 different members. And what we do is we induct people onto the Wall of Fame. We have a promotional branding and marketing agency. And so we use that to make you famous online, to give you notoriety and visibility. And you can put anything that you want as far as your business, so people can, in a short manner, learn about your business and what you're offering, what you're doing. And then you meet people and you actually do the connections part of it through what we call Easy Way Interactive, Easy Way I.
Wow. This is, what did you call it? An empire.
It isn't. Well, I mean, I haven't even talked about the TV network, the magazine, the newspaper, all the other stuff that we have, the podcast network. We're up to almost 40 podcasts now. And that's the thing, is people within our network are getting a lot of tremendous exposure and value because they're meeting members that have the ability to give tremendous exposure and value, that have stages, that have a podcast, that have a magazine, that have a media vehicle of some sort. And so not only is it our network, but you're getting connected to a network of networks of networks of networks, and it just keeps expanding from there. And I can tell you, some of our members have literally said that they've booked 30, 40, 50 appointments and walked away with 20, 30, 40, $50,000 just within in our network because of the quality, the elite level that we play at. It's only invite only. So everybody that we have is they own assets and they're really doing something.
That's incredible. So you really have created this very dynamic ecosystem of creating connections as well as an ability to be in the event and online at the same time and network, right? So
yes.
Tell me about how you set up the breakout rooms, because that's very similar to what we do too. So I believe that you direct them in the breakout rooms, correct?
Yeah, so we always preach power of appreciation. And by the way, I'm very appreciative of you guys bringing me on your show to be able to expand my voice a little bit here to your audience. The power of the three A's. It's like the AAA, the Auto Club, but ours is power of appreciation, power of affiliation, and power of association. Okay, and so the power of appreciation part of it is we appreciate our upgraded paid platinum members. So what we do is we actually give them their own breakout room to be able to pitch more in detail what it is that their product is. And then we also have, in the beginning, we give everybody a chance to just do general networking and meet one another. There's about 6 people in the breakout room. But what's really interesting is the wheel of opportunity that we do, because we look at the people that are the most interactive. We talk to the hosts and we reward, again, power of appreciation. We reward people with up to $10,000 in free marketing and branding giveaways and prizes that we give to people to say thank you. We reward people that are the most interactive, that are pressing the share button and things like that. So we have a lot of really cool incentives, and people just can't wait to get those prizes. And some people will stay 3-4 hours to be able to see if they win.
Well, wow. Carolyn, did I tell you that I won on one of the wheels last time? It was very exciting. My name, so that was exciting.
Yeah, congratulations on that. And we still got to follow up with you. Actually, so we either follow up with you on that, or inside of your dashboard, you actually have your points and you can redeem them later on when you want to.
Well, I have to say, Carolyn, you're going to be very excited on Thursday. This is not a boring event.
No, you know what? It sounds energizing. Well, to me, it's all about relationships, Eric. That's where we are in alignment so much. And, you know, you're giving people the opportunity to show up, to speak up, but also make those really meaningful relationships that can support each other to take their business to the next level, which I love. I'm super looking forward to coming on Thursday. And I want to thank you because we're all about grand giving here too. I just want to thank you for your open-mindedness to collaborate with our community and be a member of the Grand Connection as well. And, you know, our two communities will create some really incredible connections. I know it too. So
yeah, I think that we can be a great extension arm on a media perspective. I think that you know, I mean, ultimately, what is the name of the game? Getting exposure online nowadays.
Yeah.
And we just provide a plethora of opportunities to do that. And so all of your members, there's going to be a lot of incentives when it comes to Easy Way Network. And one of the things that we can do actually, and I haven't even really talked to you guys about this yet, but one of the things that we can do is we do what's called Easy Way News. It's a unique newspaper. And I'll share the screen if it lets me to show that. And so Easy Way News is a highly top ranked on the search engines platform. And we've had 21,000 views in 24 hours when we've pushed out clients. And so this is Easy Way News. And a lot of your members are unique. Like, for instance, I'm gonna point out the Dean of Success. I know as one of your members. I've known Dean for a little bit. And he's very unique in what he does and how he does it with nonprofits, and what he does really needs to get out there more. And he's very, very well versed in OBS. And a lot of people don't understand that it's all about podcasting and all about streaming nowadays, the whole business. And I hope you guys can see the whole newspaper here. But imagine if we put an article out on networking, and we combined events, or if you guys have events and you're watching and you want to put your event on our system, we actually have a way that you can put your own events or podcasts on our platform. And basically it's almost like an Eventbrite. And so we're just like a super boost to all of your members, every member that you have, and it's automatic. So you're going to see that a lot of members are posting their different gigs and their courses, their events, and there's so much cool stuff. So that's the thing, is that it's not just about our network. It's about the 2,500 members we have and who they are and what they have going on. And so we'll start posting the Grand Connections events onto Easy Way Events, as well as Easy Way News. And then, you know, we have, I mean, partnerships on a PR level that I don't even want to go into. Fox, NBC, for like all the biggest stuff can potentially pick up these stories. And so you're talking about a lot of magnitude of reach, not to mention the quality of members that we have. You know, Les Brown is one of our members. Jeff Hoffman's one of our members. Sharon Lecter is one of our members. Kevin Sorbo is one of our members. Like, not to name drop, but you know, these people of those caliber, they don't just get on a platform anytime. There has to be some reason for that. They have to begin some sort of value. And power of association is being associated to members like that. I don't know about you, but I'd love to say that I'm on a platform with Hercules. I used to watch Hercules when I was on television with Kevin Sorbo, and that would help my business, you know? Yeah.
Well, I mean, you've built an empire. I mean, that is the truth. That is a perfect analogy for what you've done. And I know that it's taken a lot of dedication, a lot of hard work to create this, but it really is a foundation for success. And the success of our life and our business is the people that we associate with. And I absolutely love that you've intentionally created your community, as we have at the Grand Connection. And what I'm really looking forward to as well is we are partnering together, our two communities, on May 16th for our Grand Connection Mixer. So you will bring your people to meet our people in those breakout rooms. We'll hear you speak to our community all about who you are, what you stand for. So we are really looking forward to that partnership and collaboration in May. And that will be from 11 a.m. Pacific time until 1 p.m. And it's an opportunity for lots of breakout rooms, lots of collaborations to be had by all. So we're really looking forward to that event, collaborating with you, Eric, too.
Well, I'm looking forward to it as well. I'm sorry, Susan, what are you gonna?
Oh, I was just gonna add in like we love collaboration here at the Grand Connection and other people's audiences. OPA, you probably hear that all the time, people talking about it. I mean, that's why we collaborate in so many ways. You collaborate to learn new skills, you collaborate for referral partners, you collaborate to reach other people's audiences. And, partnering with Eric and, become, check out his platform. You can join for free and just experience this pitch party, see what it's about. There's different levels of reaching the visibility that he has put years, maybe even over a decade into building so that you can reach another person's audience that is wide. So this is what you all are listening, like people that are out there. You have something to share. You're a thought leader in what you do. You need to make an impact in the world, and you got to find those ways to get out there and have people learn about you.
Thank you for saying that. I really appreciate that. And one of the things I'll be talking about on that day is community creation. And a lot of times I tell people, it's one thing to create a community. It's another thing to keep a community. And it's another thing for the third thing is the most important, to monetize a community. And I've been very successful at doing that with our Easy Way family. I now have over 1 million followers on Instagram, and a lot of people that do support the network. And it's to do just a little sneak peek of what I'll be talking about on May 14th, 16th, May 16th.
Yeah.
What you're watching right now, we call it the digital handshake effect. It's key. And it's kind of like the follow formula. And it's the appreciation of the platform that when you're collaborating with a network is to serve and support as much as possible. See, people have it twisted. They really think of it in the wrong manner. Oh, I don't want to get you around my people. I want to keep my database to myself. I want to hold it close. And the reality of it is the more that you give and you support, and the more that you give access to your stuff, it's the law of reciprocity. It's going to come back around. And we've built an entire network based upon that idea, the thought process. And so it's really unique when you look into our community, because you're going to see that a lot of people are supporting one another, and you're going to see a lot of people are sharing one another. Like we have a good 20, 30, 40 people I can think of off the top of my head that always press the share button. They always are supportive. They're always going live. I mean, like if I could share a fun little story.
Sure.
Our membership director, he's actually earned this with us for 20 years of working with us, 20 years of being a client, 20 years he's been with us. So he started off with a IMDb production called The Artist Process. And what he would do is he would help artists learn the process of becoming an artist. And they would do this webinar, webisode. And so when I met Matt, I said, look, man, let me help you take what you're doing to another level production wise. Let's show you how to build a community. And we turned his artist process into TAP. We started branding it as TAP, the artist process, but we started branding it as TAP instead of saying the artist process. So it became TAP interviews. And then what this gentleman did is we started sending him to events. We started showing him how to do streaming online. We started showing him how to build his community through interviews, through the microphone. And he tapped into a plethora of networks, tapped into a lot of different people. He got to the point where people were paying him for his interviews. He got to the point where he would go to the higher level events because of his branding of TAP grew. And he ended up meeting somebody at one of those events. And he's a real estate agent as well. So his day-to-day business is real estate. So he ended up meeting somebody, and he ended up getting a house sale. He ended up getting a listing, and he got like $30,000 off of that listing. Well, guess what? That came back around full-fold, and they did another listing for $8.2 million. Imagine the commission that he made on that. And now, because he's like the best case study that we could ever imagine, he's our membership director. He's our national sales coordinator and director. He's our IMDb director. Like, he's doing a lot for us, and he's making a ton of money inside of our business. So we built like a business with him inside of our business, and he tells everybody he possibly can. He does Zooms, he does trainings, and he knows that by leveraging and repurposing the Easy Way content, it's now helping his business.
Yeah.
I can give you 40 other stories like that of people that are very appreciative
Yeah.
of what the platform does.
Well, and you know, what goes out comes back. It's exactly what you said. It's an energy of serving first and then receiving. And so ours is grant giving. And so we have a charity that we support in Uganda too. And so we don't take any financial abundance through affiliates. We give it all through and we've made a huge impact in the last 2 years with that Mother Magdalene Foundation, which we feel really, really grateful and appreciative of too. So, you know what? I mean, what I love is the world is changing, people. So we're coming together because it's so much better. And it's the truth. I mean, there's going to be people in your community that will engage and connect with our people, and there'll be another story just like the one that you told, maybe even a year from now, or 20 years from now with yours. So, but it's having the intention, people, of really showing up with that mindset, with that intention, and then following through, taking that inspired action to follow up, to make a difference, to supply them what they need. See, I'm with you, Eric. I think community can serve every issue, solve every problem, and really support businesses to grow far beyond what they even dream of.
Well, remember, community creates unity.
Yeah.
And right now we need to unite more than ever. I'm not gonna go into why, but let's just say the world is changing a lot, and it's extremely important that we do unite together and we create numbers collectively, because there's power in numbers. You can make impact, and you can make a lot of things happen in numbers. And it's one of the reasons we're building a social network. We're not going to silence anybody. We're not going to take anything away from anybody. Obviously we have our rules and guidelines, but we give people the freedom of speech. And if you notice, a lot of powers that be on the internet are stopping that now. They're controlling a lot of entities now, a lot of people and people rely on these platforms. They rely on their business flourishing. That's how they plan on getting out there to people. And you can't rely on something you don't own. It's really, really that, or you have to trust the platform. And I think that a lot of people, I don't want to put Kevin Sorbo out there, but I mean, it was out on the news, like Facebook removed Kevin Sorbo for speaking his truth, for speaking his mind, and he had a massive following of millions of people, so it's just one click of a button, he's gone.
Yeah.
So I really want people that are watching right now to think about that. And what we're doing is we're uniting a lot of great communities together, and hopefully going to be on our social network on Easy Way I. And everybody, we run our own thing. We can build our own type of platform, and who knows where God's going to take it.
Absolutely. 100%. So thank you, Eric, for jumping on here. And also just people out there, these are communities that welcome you. And, come and just experience the mega pitch party this Thursday from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m.
You guys know Gary? Most people know Gary Rogers. He's the webcam guy. He's an older guy, but he's worked with Charleston Heston. But anyway, so he does the power pitching thing. And every time he does his power pitching, he says that the Easy Way Mega Pitch Party is the glitziest and like most fun, event out there that exists, because it's not just a normal networking event. It's almost like watching a TV production. We put a lot of effort into making it like a production. And then the real cool thing is we have Easy Way TV. We're on Roku, Apple, Amazon. We'll be on all mobile devices pretty soon. We have 30,000 subscribers on Roku. So you're being seen by maybe 80, 90 people that we have on Zoom. But what you're not really thinking about is you're being seen on Facebook and LinkedIn and YouTube and Easy Way TV and Easy Way News. So you could potentially have hundreds of thousands of people within a couple months see your pitch just because you're on our stage. And we give that away for free. You got to wait, but we do give that opportunity away for free. And most people would charge for that amount of reach.
No, it's awesome.
It's very good value. So anyone listening, just check it out. You got to just come experience it. It's not boring. One of the things with the Grand Connection was Carolyn and I did not want our events to be boring. We wanted them to be fun and educational and move quickly. And yours is just, you got to come. It's a production and it's interactive and you're going to get to meet everybody there. Everybody's really approachable. The breakout rooms, people are of service. One of those breakout rooms where, it's supposed to be the person it's about them, one of your different levels. Well, he was just, how can I be of service? I was just like, I thought that was so amazing. I just thought the community was great. Good people, just like the Grand Connection. So we look forward to many more partnerships. And, we hope you can see you at the pitch party and then at our mixer on May 16th.
Mm-hmm. Awesome.
Thank you, Eric.
I appreciate you guys so much. EasywayPitchParty.com. Use the invite code Susan86. We'll see you guys there. And I'll tell you what, if anybody comes in 2 days from now, April 25th, for the mega pitch party, and they mention Grand Connection, we'll give 2 opportunities to get a free pitch party VIP pass, which is valued at $50. So let us know, guys.
Okay, mention that, everybody. See you soon.
We'll see you there. Thank you, Eric.